Hey there, it's Jena. Gonna wait here till we see a few people popping on. Whoops, there we go. I'm just hanging out at home, getting ready to do this for tonight, so hopefully we'll get some people popping on. If you're listening later, hello. So these are our daily daisies that I'm going to continue doing. Excuse me. And I'll keep doing these from home. I hope the color is coming through okay. My phone battery is going, so I'll last as long as my phone does right now. Should have charged it. So lesson for next time, I'll make sure I get it charged. So tonight what I wanted to talk to you about is soap and washing our hands. This seems to be obviously a big issue right now, and sometimes I'll get questions sent in that I've answered before, but maybe it's going to be a new answer to you. So what I want to talk about is, obviously we all know how to properly hand wash. We need a Daisy Blue jingle while we wash our hands, so if anyone is brilliant and wants to come up with one, I'd love to see it. But I want to talk about the difference between bar soap and other types of soap. Hey Jackie, how are you? There we go. I just want to make sure that if you do post something, I see it. So if you do post, hopefully I'll be able to see it. Anyway, but I do want to share with you about soap, about antibacterial soap, about regular bar soap, hand pump soap. What should we do? And I think that ultimately we all know the answer because it's kind of been out there a lot, is to properly wash our hands. So I just want to talk to you about the difference between bar soaps, particularly Daisy Blue bar soaps, maybe compared to a liquid soap or what else is out there. But if you have questions, please let me know. Hopefully they'll pop through. If you do, I haven't seen any yet, but I'm hoping that means that I'm going to see them. So what I am going to do is just bear with me, and I'm going to set it up also on my laptop, so then if there's something that comes through, then I will see it. So give me a second, real fast. La da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Here we are. Mute. Whoops, mute. There we go. Okay, so almost there, ladies. Thanks for your patience. I should have done this right away, but I want to make sure that I get this set up so we can do this correctly. Thanks for bearing with me. And here we go. Oh, funny. There it is. And I need to mute that. My son's laughing at me right now, thinking this is hilarious. Okay, good. So there, I can actually say, whew, that was a lot of work. Okay, I got it figured out, Ethan. This is going to be quite a lesson that we're going to learn along the way. So thanks, guys, for hanging in there. And Jackie, I see your comments, so at least I have a reference for that. So why it's not popping up on this, I'll figure out. But at least now if you guys do put questions in, I should be able to see them. But what I want to talk about is bar soap. So just a typical bar soap, like we have our peppermint bar here. Any type of bar soap is going to work, obviously, with hand washing. And how does hand washing work? And what's the difference between antibacterial soaps and regular soaps? So regular soap is just a good bar soap. It can be any type of soap that has a surfactant in it, whether it is a natural surfactant like ours when we make an actual olive oil Castile saponified cold process soap, or it can be a detergent, like basically a pressed detergent bar. And how soaps work is that they actually, germs, bacteria, viruses, they attach to the oils in our skin. Like that's why they hang on. And soap, any type of surfactant is going to pull them off. So that's why it is important to do your ABCs or the Daisy Blue jingle when someone comes up with that. And I'm really looking forward to that. Hopefully that happens. But it'd be really cool to see someone come up with that, by the way. Anyway, gonna jump back in. So proper hand washing, do your, the ABCs, whatever song. You've seen a lot of cool ones out there if you're on Facebook, which you obviously are because you're watching it there. Do your hand washing. That's what gets rid of the viruses and germs. That is still the most effective way, besides covering our faces and not touching and everything else we've learned. But just bar soap, washing your hands is number one. Now, our green bar, our tea tree face bar, that actually has some antibacterial properties to it. And we know it helps with bacteria. We know it helps kill off, you know, the viruses and funguses. But it's not going to be necessarily the same as, let's say, just that antibacterial gel you squirt on your hands. Washing is still going to be better than anything you can do, because that's what's going to actually pull those germs and viruses off your hands. Now, if you're out and about, we are working on some products. Like I said the other day, we did a really quick pivot into working on new products. We'll hopefully have them. I'm hoping to get them ready first part of next week. It's been a lot of extra changes going on for us just to accommodate and get you guys what you need, especially things that I see a shortage of that are needed. But the other thing I want to share with you is hand pump. You know, we always talk about bar soap. Like I said, a good bar soap is what you need. What's nice with our bar soaps or other handcrafted soaps is that they're not going to dry you out as much. So with all the repeat hand washing that's going on, even in your own home, you want to make sure that obviously you're not getting dry, cracked skin, because what's that do? Well, that opens you up to be even more susceptible to pick up things. So really important to keep moisture going on in the skin and adding oil back into your skin so you don't have that happening, whether it's cracked cuticles or anything else like that. So hi guys, thanks for watching. The other thing I want to share is hand pumps. So we think about, it was funny, so I actually shared this today, for those that are friends with me on Facebook on my Jena Thompson page. I actually shared this whole cute little video of a guy washing his hands, and it was pump, 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 you know, and then he washes his hands and he realizes the faucet's dirty, and he wipes that down because he's like just touched the faucet before washing his hands. And ultimately he realizes, like, the soap pump itself, like, oh, I never thought of that. That's going to probably carry some germs and bacteria as well. And we know that viruses and bacteria can live on surfaces, plastic surfaces. So, you know, in this video, he's washing that off too, and in the end, he just gives up and just, you know, collapses. But think about it though, that hand pump does carry a lot of bacteria and viruses. What's nice with a bar soap as a comparison, well, one, it's going to be healthier for you, which I'll share with you. And please, if you do have questions, post them. I only see one post so far, so hopefully I'm still seeing what I need to see. So thanks for that one, Jackie. Hello, hi. So the other thing I wanted to share is with a bar soap, again, when you're doing that hand washing, you're washing off and rinsing off most of that bacteria from that bar soap. So studies have shown that, I mean, it should have less than what that hand pump's going to have, because that hand pump doesn't get washed off during uses. Maybe it is now. People are probably doing that now, I'm guessing, or at least maybe using a paper towel. So that's one thing I wanted to share with you just about soap and how it works and why it's important to wash your hands with it. The other part I wanted to share is some concerns of some ingredients that are in some of these antibacterial products. In fact, the FDA actually says hand washing is still the best. That's still their stance on what is still the best option for getting rid of viruses, bacteria, germs on your hands. What's interesting is they actually, because there hasn't been a lot of studies done yet, things like triclosan, different chlorides, I won't get into all the chemicals, but those are really any type of chloride based, or methyl chloride or ethyl chloride, or any type of ingredient that, or product that has triclosan. Those are, you know, again, they're in there because they're an antibacterial, but there hasn't been enough proof that says this antibacterial hand soap or bar soap is any better than a traditional bar soap, or hand soap for that matter, that's going to wash off the bacteria and germs and stuff from your hands. It's still about proper washing techniques, so please keep that in mind as well. I'm just going to give this an update just to make sure I haven't missed anything here, so give me a sec. Again, we'll get this figured out eventually, so I'm not having to go back and forth all the time, because that's a little crazy. And let's pop over there, and let's make sure I get on here. And there we go. Oh, see, I did miss a couple. There we go. Awesome. All right. Thank you, Sylvia. I appreciate that. So for some reason, the questions aren't popping up here while I'm recording, so I'm having to look at our laptop. So, except that one popped up. Yay! Thanks, Sharon. I love our natural pine soap dish as well. So that's a good point, how you should care for your bar soaps. You can obviously leave them sitting wherever, but if you have ever done that, the thing that people get so grossed out by is like the gumminess, or they call it the gunk of the soap. They think it's gross and icky. And I'm like, it's soap. It's actually really, really good and clean. So remember that next time you maybe see some of the soap scum or soap stuff left behind on a dish. But we do have a really cool natural Ponderosa Pine soap dish that works great with these as well. So again, just when you're looking to get a good soap for cleaning, especially your hands during these times, you want to make sure it is either a handcrafted, something natural, because you're going to get some of the benefits from that, as opposed to if you're just buying a bar soap off the shelf, because a lot of those are pressed detergent bars. They're going to clean, they're going to do the work that's needed, but your skin may suffer because of it. So while we're going through this time of extra hand washing and really extra hygiene right now, just make sure that you're also thinking about your skin and taking care of you, because we don't want, again, that anything cracking or opening up on the hands. So all right, any questions for anyone? I'm glad you guys are jumping on. So I'll keep doing these every day as long as I charge my phone fully and have internet and feel good. So I'm still excited about some things we're working on for you. So you're going to see some of the products getting out there very soon. So keep watching. We've already had some requests from businesses in town that we're going to be supplying some products for them, as well as some antibacterial things for them as well. So just bear with me as I get working on all of that too and make that happen for everybody. So yeah, I hope you're all doing well. And again, the soap is something that we don't really think a lot about, but any bar soap is going to work. So remember that. The other thing, again, is when you're using that hand pump soap, just think, oh, there's bacteria on that handle. So if you think about it, your bar soap actually carries less. So please make sure you're taking care of yourselves. And I'm just going to do one more refresh and see if any questions pop through. And if they do, I can answer them for you. If you're watching later too, just post it there as well. So hold on one second here. We'll see. Okay, I think we are good as long as that came through. So awesome. Oh, Jackie, me too. Me too. So yes, I know, it's so true. Thanks, Chrissy, for saying that, because a lot of times, I mean, it's kind of like what we think about, like more, like less touch or less scum is better. It's the scum that's gross. And if you think about it, it's like I said earlier, it's actually cleaner potentially than that hand pump is. Even though we think we're being sanitary hitting this hand pump or using an antibacterial liquid soap as opposed to just a good bar soap, it's something we have to kind of retrain and rewire our brains around. If you think about it, I mean, we didn't have plastics like we do now, since after World War II. So lots of different changes happening with that too, and why, again, I'm just going to keep stressing, just use a good bar soap. Come up with a Daisy Blue jingle to sing to, or, I've seen a whole bunch of fun ones already. I'm sure you guys have too. If you have any favorites, let me know. We'll share them on our page, or I'll even send them out in an email. We may even do here is proper hand washing techniques with Daisy Blue, and we'll have a little jingle. So keep watching. I'm saying this, that it might happen, no guarantees. If it does, though, you guys were the first to know. And yeah, Sharon, the plantain salve for moisture on the go is brilliant. Any of our products, even our lotion bars right now, are something that you can use to keep your hands hydrated, especially with all the extra hand washing. You're going to get some antibacterial benefits from the plantain salve and viral. You're going to get some of it from the lotion bar. Is it enough to replace a good antibacterial product that's going to kill off all of them? No. I mean, but it is definitely something that is a supplement to it. And I always say you can never have enough tools and choices in your toolbox, right? So it's about making smart choices and, staying aware of that as well. So yeah, I think the plantain salve, or, we say moisture on the go too, but right now we're staying home for the most part. So moisture at home is important too. What I love with the plantain salve too is not only it's locally, I mean, it's actually sourced here in the United States. It probably grows in your yard. It's like a fluffy weed is what we think, but this weed is amazing. So it has really high, antioxidant and antiviral, antibacterial properties to it. But it also is really good for those dry, cracked hands. If you're washing a lot, you may end up dealing with that. So make sure you're getting something to take care of your hands as well. All right, any other questions that you might have? Like I said, I'll keep popping in every night so we can connect. And I love seeing you guys. I'm glad that you're popping on and, sharing some questions and sharing some ideas. And yeah, day by day, right? Day by day. So if sometimes I do these and you hear a saxophone in the background or a cat screaming or meowing, this is real life. So I'm in my home right now. And anyway, I just wanted to do the check-in again tonight and post again if you guys are listening later, just seeing if anything else has popped through. If you are listening later, have any questions at all, please reach out to me. You can post it under this video so everyone can see it, or if you just want to private message us with a question, that's fine as well. You can always go to our website, it's daisybluenaturals.com, and make sure that you are checking it out as we are continually adding additional products to it. We're really changing the line in a way and adding different things. So please keep paying attention to that as well. Excuse me. And we will keep moving on. So get a drink. That's right. You guys are supposed to bring your cup of tea or glass of wine, or cup of water if you want that too. So yeah, the marigold salve too, Carrie. That's a great point. Plantain salve, marigold salve. We still have the relief salve, a little bit of that left as well. Hemp and copaiba salve will work as well. So we have some really good salves already in stock. So hopefully we'll continue to stay in stock. I'll keep you posted if things change. There is some short supplies, a lot of raw materials that we use. So luckily we did stock up on a few right beforehand, by luck. So hopefully we will continue to have everything you need and continue to service all of you. So again, if you do shop online with us, we are going to keep doing some deliveries and pickup options here in Albert Lea, Austin area, Minnesota. And of course, shipment right to your door. So, and we are actually shipping fairly fast right now. So if that is something you're interested in, double check on that. Get yourself a good bar soap. Make sure you're using it. And yeah. All right, ladies. Let me see. I don't see anything else popping through. So, okay. If there's other topics you guys want to have me cover, I already have a list of things we'll be covering over the next week or so. So pop me a message, and usually I direct, like if a question comes in, I'm like, oh, that would make a really good Daily Daisy. So let me know if you have any questions through this, or if you found some tips and tricks or a secret you want to share to staying sane at home. It's really hard when you're an extrovert who loves to hug. So giving you all virtual hugs right now. So, all right. Thanks for checking in. And again, check back again tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Mwah.